Hey everyone, and Happy New Year from Disney Springs here at Walt Disney World Resort. Hope everyone had a great New Year's Eve, a great holiday season in general. Hi Jenny. So we are going to take a walk around Disney Springs today, check out some of the new stuff, point out some of the stuff that we are going to get in 2021, and just enjoy Disney Springs. So I started all the way down here on the west side, checking out the Cirque du Soleil Theater over here, where we are supposed to be getting Drawn to Life, the new Disney-inspired Cirque du Soleil show. We don't, I guess, officially know for sure, because who knows at this point, but it's supposed to be coming in 2021. So one exciting new thing coming to Disney Springs this year. Hi, Ginny. Hi, Patty. Hi, Beth. By the way, to my right here, this is CityWorks. This is one of the newest restaurants here in Disney Springs. I believe this opened in 2020. I don't know, 2020 feels like it was about 3 years long, so it's hard to tell anymore. Hi, Lou. NBA Experience over here is still closed. Again, that makes sense. It's a very high touch point sort of experience, so probably not going to be open for a little bit still. Hi, Jessica, and Happy New Year, everybody. And by the way, if you are interested in visiting Walt Disney World in 2021, which of course, who isn't? Head over to d2travel.com or email us at info@d2travel. We can get you set up with a 2021 Walt Disney World Resort vacation. So to my right here, we have the future site of the M&M store here at Disney Springs. You can see since the last time we were here, there's some framework out here for, I guess, just the decor of the building here. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what that looks like when it's done. By the way, speaking of 2021 vacations, Disney does have a special offer starting January 4th. Florida residents can purchase the special Discover Disney ticket. We'll be able to purchase up to 4-day Discover Disney ticket for $50 per day. So some pretty great deals on Walt Disney World park tickets. And again, if you email us info@d2travel.com, we'll be able to set you up with all of the special offers Disney has going on right now. So I wanted to peek around the corner over here and see some of this construction wall here. Construction walls from Everglades on the left here have been removed. We are getting close to the opening of this new donut and coffee shop here, Everglades Donuts and Cold Brew. But on the other side, there are now construction walls over here, and I believe it is because Splitsville is adding more outdoor seating over here. So there'll be more outdoor seating and I think another bar as well. Not completely sure of that, but that's what it looks like with that new sign there. So Splitsville is great, by the way. If you have not eaten at Splitsville, I know it sounds weird. It's a bowling alley, but they have some really good food. Of course, as I point out every time I'm here, there are infinite great places to eat here at Disney Springs. So So the big story here at Disney Springs lately has been the opening of Gideon's Bakehouse, the new cookie shop, which is unbelievably good. It is, however, very busy. It opened just a few days ago, and they are using Splitsville has the best cheese fries. They do. That is true. Um, so Gideon's is using a virtual queue, and I was actually just over there to check it out and see what it's like. Currently, the wait for the virtual queue is 2 hours. You have to wait in line to sign up for the virtual queue, and then once your number is called for the virtual queue, you have to wait in a shorter line to get into the actual store as well. So quite a wait to get into Gideon's right now. But we'll go check that out, see what the situation is out in front. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get you in the store unless you guys want to wait for 2 hours of nothing. So I wanted to check out the food trucks over here. We have the Hot Diggity Dogs truck, which has been here normally, but then also the ESPN Wide World of Sports truck is out here now. Let's peek at the menu here. Oh, this is actually just the mac and cheese truck. Interesting. So it's the normal mac and cheese truck menu. It's just a different truck. The decorations are still up. I'll show you one of the trees over here in just a second. Wanted to point out too, the Four Rivers Cantina Barbacoa truck is back. It's just over here with the other food trucks now, as opposed to being over by World of Disney. I'll point out the next tree as soon as I see it, but you can see some of the garland up here on Star Wars Galactic Outposts. Yes, I would say Voodoo has been dethroned. Although, yeah, different categories, I guess. Gideon's is unbelievable. They used to sell, and they might still. I haven't been to Polite Pig in a while, but they used to sell Gideon's cookies there, and they would sell out by like noon every day. There is another Gideon's location in Central Florida, which is where we've tried them before, and they are delicious. They're so good. So I'm going to come around the other way here, and we're going to head over to see what the wait is like for Gideon's right now. By the way, it is a little bit windy out here today, so sorry if there's some audio issues. By the way, it's a little bit busy here at Disney Springs, but it's not crazy. Obviously, it would normally be busier than this time of year. Always busy here at Walt Disney World. I'm curious to know, once Everglazed opens, what kind of crowd that's going to draw, because Gideon sort of had a reputation already. Like I said, people knew him from Polite Pig and just from other locations. Everglazed, as far as I know, is going to be new. So I'm curious, and it's also not in the same like prime location as Gideon's.
Must fully cover your nose and mouth and be worn at all times, except when actively eating or drinking while stationary. Guests that do not comply will be asked to leave.
Here are my favorite holiday decorations in Disney Springs.
Coughing and sneezing, and maintain physical distancing. Thank you.
The Christmas penguins. Oh, sorry, did I miss this before? Happy New Year, Jennifer. And Happy New Year, Jen. Oh, weird back to back. But Happy New Year, everybody. Hi, Troy. So again, we're making our way over toward Gideon's. We're going to check out how long the wait looks right now. Again, I did check before I started the video to see how long the virtual queue is, and it is 2 hours, which is, believe it or not, actually shorter than what it was a few days ago. Just passing Homecoming, and the smell is killing me right now. I love this restaurant. And Morimoto Asia on my left here. Okay, so this line in front of me right here, this is where you would go to sign up for the virtual queue. So you gotta wait in this little line here, not much, maybe a couple minutes. And then you will head over to the Gideon's cast member over here. They'll get you signed up for the virtual queue. Then, when your time is up in the virtual queue, you will come and wait in this line, which, by the way, the virtual queue, 2 hours currently, probably going to get longer as the day goes on. So you would wait at least 2 hours, and then you would come and wait in this line here. And this line has actually gotten a little bit longer since I walked by just a few minutes ago. Hi, Randy. And here is Gideon's. It's very like sort of gothic, steampunk almost, very Halloween-esque actually. And they keep it very secretive. You can see the doors are closed. They only open them to let in one party at a time. Not that there's more than one party in the store at a time, but they only let in one party at a time. But it is very like sort of dark and mysterious and just really cool. And I know there's a glare on these windows right now, but I'm trying to show you guys these gigantic cookies in the window. And if you see, you can see that there past the glare. Nothing's gonna help that, but that's pretty much the normal size of their cookies. That's what they look like, with that many chocolate chips on them and everything. And they have various flavors. The peanut butter one is probably my favorite, but they are so good. I can't even put it into words. And they also do cake by the slice, and they do coffee as well. I gotta show you guys this gargoyle they have up on top. So yeah, it's really a really cool theme. I like that they left the sign up here for the bookseller. It's like an old bookstore turned into a cookie shop. So when next time you're here at Disney Springs, if you're going to be here for at least a few hours, go and put your name in for the virtual queue, assuming they're using it at the time. I would assume they will be. But yeah, definitely check out Gideon's. If you're willing to wait, if you're gonna be here for a while, check it out for sure. And get all the cookies you can carry. Your fan label reset, that's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. That's all right, Randy. I know you're a top fan. You can see extra outdoor seating they've added pretty recently here at Disney Springs. So let's see, I already pointed out Everglazed, the M&M store, but there are a lot of new things coming to Walt Disney World this year outside of Disney Springs. Like the parks are getting a lot of new stuff this year. First of all, Epcot, I think it's January 8th, will be the start of the Epcot International Festival of the Arts. And I will definitely be getting out there to show you guys everything going on. That's probably my favorite festival they do over at Epcot. So I'm excited to get back out there. So keep an eye out for a video there pretty soon. Got all cookied out from the Festival of the Holidays cookie stroll. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a lot of cookies. But there's still got to get Gideon's, I'm telling you. It's a different kind of cookie. It's a different level. Also over at Epcot, coming this year, we will get the Ratatouille attraction, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. I kind of remember the actual name of it. That'll be opening up over in France. I'm excited for that one. That is a copy of an attraction over in Disneyland Paris. So people might have seen that before, but I'm excited to get it over here. I have not experienced it myself. Hi, Jeanette. Happy New Year. We have reached the next new thing here at Disney Springs. That's Wonder Made Gourmet Marshmallows. Let's peek inside real quick. Hello. Good. How are you? So these are boxes of gourmet marshmallows. We actually tried, there it is, cookies and cream. It is delicious. It's a marshmallow dusted with, that sort of Oreo crumble. And you can see they have bags as well, so you can see what they look like. This is the chocolate covered salted caramel. And they have some very interesting flavors like bourbon and fireball. And then gingerbread, mint chocolate chip. So another new dessert place that I would definitely recommend trying as well. And that is another one. There's another location in Central Florida that we have tried out before. So it's nice to see these small businesses popping up here in Disney Springs. And then the Pop Gallery little pop-up here that I actually haven't even seen before. This is new to me, so it's got to be pretty recent. Pop Gallery, if you remember, was located over where Everglades Donuts is now going. So nice to see that they're still here. Hi, Diane. Happy New Year. Randy, you got the remote-controlled Grogu. That's awesome. I think it's safe that we can say that now, right? We can call him Grogu. I think if you haven't seen that reveal, you're probably not watching the show in general. So. By the way, a bit of a wait for T-Rex right now. Always a popular restaurant here. There's also a very long wait for the Lego store. I guess relatively not that long, considering we just talked about a 2-hour virtual queue for Gideon's, but you can see the line for Lego wrapping around the store there. And then I'm going to give you a peek at the line for World of Disney as well. By the way, here are the Lego characters, the newer ones. This is the Frozen display over here with Anna, Elsa, and Olaf. And then we have the Star Wars display over here with Captain Phasma, a Special Ops trooper. I'm not sure what the name of the red one is. And then Kylo Ren and Chewbacca as well. And I got kind of stuck over here for a second, so bear with me for just a second here. Your husband is building Lego Grogu. That's awesome. I actually haven't even seen that. I didn't know there was a Lego Grogu set. Makes sense, though. There should be. By the way, I promised I was going to show one of the Christmas trees, and I think I failed to do that so far, but here's one right here. I believe this is the Princess and the Frog one. Yeah, you can see the Tiana ornament in there. The New Orleans themed tree here. So yes, they are still up, and probably will be for another week or so. I guess with Festival of the Arts starting at Epcot on the 8th, that's probably about when they will, or I guess the day before is when they will start taking down all the decorations around Walt Disney World. The red trooper is Kylo's Royal Guard. Cool, thank you. That makes sense. That fits with the guards that Snoke had as well. So the line for World of Disney actually brings you into the store around the corner over here. And I don't think Stitch is spitting. Oh, no, maybe he is, because the ground is wet over here, so I'm going to avoid Stitch. Yep, there he goes. Sorry if I'm missing comments. There's quite a glare on my screen right now, so I can't really see. Oh, look at that. Okay. So they are actually using a virtual wait list for World of Disney right now. So you see return here for virtual wait list. I think it just said about 20 minutes though, so that's not too bad. Yep, 20 minutes it looks like. So that's not bad at all. So what else are we getting in 2021? The Tron attraction will be opening over at Magic Kingdom. We don't have a specific date for that just yet, but I believe probably around the summer is when we'll get that one. Then there's also, following the Festival of the Arts at Epcot, we'll get the International Flower and Garden Festival. So lots of reasons to visit Walt Disney World in 2021, as there is every year. By the way, today also marks the return of park hopping. So if you were worried about not being able to visit more than one park in a day on your Walt Disney World vacation, you can do that again now. There are some modifications to it, but if you were to get set up with a Walt Disney World vacation, we'll help you out and give you all the information you need to know. And again, just email us at info@d2travel.com or head over to d2travel.com to get set up with your 2021 Walt Disney World Resort vacation. Hopefully, Disneyland Resort vacations as well pretty soon, because hopefully that should be opening sooner rather than later. I love this Toy Story tree over here with the ornament from, I can't remember the name of the Christmas special that they did for Toy Story. I can't remember now. It's something that Toy Story forgot. I don't remember. I'm going to circle around, go back across the bridge here. Back towards the town center area. By the way, there is another special offer going on here at Walt Disney World. I believe this one starts January 5th, and you can book just about any day for any arrivals from January 8th through the middle of September. I want to say September 15th. but don't quote me on that. If you book 4 nights at a Walt Disney World Resort hotel with park tickets, you'll get an extra 2 days of park tickets. And again, if you want to get set up with your Walt Disney World Resort vacation, we can get you set up with all these special promotions Walt Disney World has going on for 2021. So I'm trying to think of what else is new here at Disney Springs since the last time we were here. Really, Gideon's was the big thing. Like, obviously, with that long a wait, everybody's flocking here to check out Gideon's. Randy's got me again. Toy Story: The Time Forgot. Thank you, Randy. That was the name of this special. I was trying to remember for the Toy Story tree over there. DVC included in that offer as well. So there you go. If you're going to use your DVC points, stay at a DVC hotel, you can take advantage of that special offer, get 2 extra days of park tickets. What do you think? And speaking of DVC hotels, back in, I guess now I can't say last month anymore. Back in November, we stayed at a whole bunch of different DVC resorts, various room types. So you can go back and check out those videos. I also have some more videos going up on our YouTube channel, which, by the way, if you're watching on Facebook, you can also watch on Twitter and on YouTube. And there's more content on our YouTube channel, so you can go head over there and subscribe for some more Walt Disney World Resort fun, as well as Universal Orlando and SeaWorld and stuff like that. So head over to our YouTube channel, and you can see shorter, more concise videos where it's not me rambling about the room, but just kind of give you an overview of the rooms that we stayed at throughout the month of November. And there will be more videos to come. Right now, I think we have Old Key West, Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge up right now. I think those are the only 2 we have up right now, but there'll be more to come. And you can tell, if you've been watching from the beginning here, you can kind of tell that like there are some areas of Springs that get crowded and then others that are not. So it's hard to tell just from like looking at a picture how crowded it actually is. Because like right here, it looks really busy, but when we're over in on the west side, it's not so busy. By the way, Disney has made it clear as well that they're still in the process of their phased reopening. So there will be more restaurants and things like that reopening in 2021. So if you visited in 2020 and missed out on anything, you should be able to check it out again in 2021. Ooh, Randy, that's interesting. The 3-bedroom grand villa at Riviera. I'm sure that is spectacular. We did get to check out the bungalow, one of the bungalows at Polynesian, and a cabin over at Wilderness Lodge. So again, you can go back and check out those videos. Those rooms were unbelievable. I mean, well, if you want to hear me ramble about them, you can, again, go back and check out those videos. So again, passing by, so look at that. The line for Gideon's is much shorter now. And again, that's after the virtual queue, and there's the line to get onto the virtual queue. So, but at least it's, you know, it's moving. And meanwhile, if you have a sweet tooth and you don't want to wait for Gideon's, just cross this bridge over here, and Sprinkles is right here. And if you haven't had Sprinkles, they are delicious cupcakes. So also recommend checking. You know what? Just check out everything. Just eat everything here at Disney Springs. Now you can see quite a few of the stores around Disney Springs today have a little bit of a queue working outside, which is nice. That means that they're not packing the inside of the stores. Just means that you're gonna have to wait, you know, probably a couple minutes in most instances. So I think I'm going to stop over here just for a second and just kind of check in with you guys. As soon as I can kind of get away. Oh, there we go. So we kind of talked about a lot of the things that are going to be new here at Walt Disney World in 2021. One thing that's not changing anytime soon is the requirement of face coverings. As far as we know, at least, you're still going to be required to wear a face covering. Social distancing is going to be encouraged still. As you saw, a lot of the markers in the queues, like on the ground, kind of separating the queues. And again, like I said before, where there's a lot of areas where it's crowded, it's easy to avoid that. And again, you can see here, there's nobody around me. It's easy if you want to get away from crowds and just kind of separate yourself. Very easy to do. So again, as I've been saying since the beginning, since the reopening here, it still feels really safe visiting the Walt Disney World Resort parks and Disney Springs as well. Let me go ahead and get this switched back around so I can show you guys some more of Disney Springs. And I did want to point out too, before I walk away here, they still have the hand washing stations. And this one is out here in front of the Welcome Center or Guest Relations. So you can still stop, wash your hands. They do still have the hand sanitizer stations around as well, although I haven't seen quite as many of them recently. But I have seen them here and there, so still plenty of hand sanitizer. Let me catch up on some comments here. Danielle says, Polite Pig is an awesome place to eat barbecue. Yes, Polite Pig is delicious. And that is, the tree is going to kind of block my view of it. But Polite Pig is going to be right down there, just off of the Lime Garage. So if you park here at Disney Springs, when you come out of the Lime Garage, Polite Pig will be right there. Definitely recommend it. That's another great restaurant. As far as, like, there are some good quick service restaurants around Walt Disney or around Disney Springs. That is one of the best. Let's see. Randy said, had Sunday brunch at Homecoming. So good. Yes, totally agree. I've also had the Sunday brunch there. Homecoming in general is probably my favorite restaurant on Disney property. But their brunch, I mean, it was amazing. Everything there is so good. And of course, Amorette's Patisserie. Yes, they have some really, really good stuff there too. It's hard for me to give advice on where to eat here at Disney Springs because there's so many good options. And then you add stuff like Gideon's, and now we're going to get Everglazed. So, I mean, you can't go wrong. That's the good thing. That's the good side of it. You're going to get something good no matter what. So I wanted to come this way. I feel like we don't normally walk through this way during these videos. So over here you got Columbia and Sugar Boo, everything but water, Vera Bradley, Sperry, Lilly Pulitzer. I think I've already passed the UGG store, American Threads. But I wanted to show you here they recently reopened a Fit to Run location, which, if you remember, Fit to Run was located over at the west side and it was actually gone for quite a while. Fit to Run and Curl were the two locations that are being replaced by the M&M store. So now Fit to Run is back and has a much bigger store. So if you're looking for some running gear when you're here for Walt Disney World, your Walt Disney World vacation, if you're here for a Run Disney event, when those come back, Fit to Run will be here for you to check out, get all your running gear that you need. You can see a peek inside the store here. So yeah, nice to see that they came back. And another new store added to what was vacated, I think, by the Lucky Brand. I think it was the Lucky Brand location before. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Going back to the talk of quick service restaurants here at Disney Springs, my personal favorite has got to be Chicken Guy. Is the Guy Fieri quick service restaurant over here. It is so good. Here's a peek at the menu. They have obviously chicken tenders and stuff like that, and then different chicken sandwiches, salads, their mac and cheese, the loaded mac and cheese especially. Oh, so good. Usually there's a bit of a wait out here. Right now it's not quite as busy, although the seating is pretty full. So you would probably have to take it to go and find a different spot to sit somewhere around Disney Springs. Luckily, there's plenty of that available, so. So I think what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna walk over. I'm seeing one more Christmas tree I wanna show you guys up in front of me there. And then I'm gonna take a walk down by the water, and that's where we'll wrap up today's video. You can see the crowds coming in from the Orange Garage right now. So it's only going to get busier here at Springs, but it's still not crazy. I mean, as long as you get into like these big open areas here, it's not too bad. There's actually a queue built for the Coca-Cola store as well, which is interesting because that is a gigantic store. That's the first time I've seen a queue for that. Nice to see that they are operating in that way, so that they're not packing the stores. So I wanted to show you guys the Star Wars tree over here with the lightsaber topper. And I love these Jawa ornaments down here. This is one of my favorites. By the way, it looks like the bar at the top of the Coca-Cola store is open. That's one of my favorites go-to bars here at Disney Springs, believe it or not. Jack Lindsay's Hangar Bar is probably the one that I've gone to the most. But they have some really cool drinks up at the top of the Coca-Cola store, including an international soda flight. So obviously non-alcoholic, you just get samples of various sodas from all over the world. For those of you who remember Club Cool over at Epcot, yes, the flight does include Beverly. So, you know, they're not all going to be winners. And Randy, yes, I definitely recommend you check out Chicken Guy when you're here in May. Here is the Mulan tree. Mulan, which was probably Disney's biggest movie release of 2020. Granted, there was not much competition for that. Although, I mean, it didn't get a theatrical release, but Soul debuted on Disney Plus recently, which was really, really good. Definitely recommend checking that out. So like I said, I'm going to take a walk down by the water here, just give you guys some nice views of Disney Springs as we wrap up today's video, our first video of 2021. And trust me, there will be plenty more to come. Like I said, there's a lot of fun stuff going on at Walt Disney World in 2021. Lots of new attractions. Hopefully getting a bit closer back to normal operations. Again, park hopping have returned today, so that's a step in the right direction. By the way, lots of exciting stuff happening outside of Walt Disney World as well. We get the new Velocicoaster coming over at Universal's Islands of Adventure at Universal Orlando Resort. Hopefully we get the return of Halloween Horror Nights. So there'll be a lot of fun stuff happening in 2021, and I'm going to try and bring you guys along for as much of it as possible. Again, hopefully Drawn to Life opens up sometime soon, and we get to see that show. The new Disney Cirque du Soleil show here at Disney Springs. But yeah, a lot of stuff happening in 2021. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I did not mean for that to rhyme. Oh, that's probably going to happen a lot this year. But as always, keep an eye out for our next video sometime next week. Depending on when it is, it might be the Epcot International Festival of the Arts, which starts on January 8th. That's why I'm saying we might get there next week. It's just going to depend on timing. I don't want to go right before the festival starts. So we'll see. But we'll definitely be getting out somewhere again pretty soon. So keep an eye out for that. Again, if you're watching on Facebook, you can also watch on YouTube and Twitter as well. Be sure to like and follow and subscribe over on Twitter and YouTube. And again, more content on YouTube than we have anywhere else. So head over and check that out. And there's more to come as well. And of course, if you are looking to plan a 2021 vacation, Walt Disney World Resort or otherwise, email us at info@d2travel.com or just head over to d2travel.com and we can give you all the information you need and get you set up for your 2021 visit. Randy, yes, that is one that I missed. Harmonious, also coming to Epcot in 2021. The new nighttime spectacular technically replacing Epcot Forever, which very temporarily replaced Illuminations. There you go. But I think that's everything. So again, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Thank you for joining me all of 2020. And I'm looking forward to taking you on some more fun adventures in 2021. So thank you, everyone. Have a great new year and a great weekend and a great rest of your day. And I'll see you real soon. Bye.